Good afternoon, Year 1, and welcome to Wednesday. So again, our focus for today is we're looking at place value and we're looking at two-digit numbers, and we're going to read a word problem today, and we're going to explore the many different answers to the word problem that there can be. So there's more than one answer today, and our focus is how do we explain our answers. So again, our mathematical language, how can we explain our answer? So let's read through today's task. So the word problem says there were 3 teachers. So Ms. Smith is 56 years old. Ms. Chu is 49 years old. So we have 2 teachers. We have Miss Smith, who is 56 years old, and Ms. Chu is 49 years old. I wonder which teacher is older. Is Miss Smith older or Miss Chu older? That's right, 56 is larger than 49. So 56, Miss Smith is older than Miss Chu, because we know 56 is larger than 49. So that's our first 2 teachers. Let's find out about our third teacher. I know that Mr. Taylor, so Mr. Taylor is our third teacher, is older. So he's older than Miss Chu, but younger than Miss Smith. How old might Mr. Taylor be? Give as many possibilities as you can. So this is a bit of a wordy question, and we're going to have to put our thinking brain on to understand it. But we have 3 teachers. We have Miss Smith, Miss Chu, Mr. Taylor. We know Miss Smith is 56 years old, and we know that Ms. Chu is 49 years old, but we don't know how old Mr. Taylor is. But they've given us some clues. They have said that Mr. Taylor is older than 49. So he's older. So the number has to be bigger than 49. Okay. Okay. So Mr. Taylor is older than 49, so then that number has to be bigger. And he is younger than 56. Oh, so I wonder if you're already thinking, how old can Mr. Taylor be? So we're looking at 2-digit numbers. He's not in the 3 digits yet. So now we have unpacked our question. Let's have a look at what the answers might be looking at a hundreds chart. So I look at my hundreds chart. If I look at my hundreds chart, I can see Miss Smith is 56. I'm going to use red for Ms. Smith, and she is 56 years old. And Miss Chu is 49 years old. Let's use purple. So I'm going to go to 49. And Mr. Taylor is older than 49. So he's older than 49, but he's younger than 56. So these are the numbers that we're looking at to do with our question. That should give you a little bit of a clue. So if you're having a little bit of struggling a little bit understanding the question, maybe have a look at a hundreds chart and color in where the teachers are on the hundreds chart. So when you have your answer, it is really important to explain your answer using mathematical language. And some different mathematical language you might use is you might use the words one more. You might use the words one less. You might use the words 10 more, or it could be 10 less. So for example, Miss Portelli has said, I think Mr. Taylor is 50 years old because he is older than Mr. Chu. Let's see if that's correct. Could that be an answer? He's older than Mr. Chu, so Mr. Taylor could be 50 years old. What is my reasoning? I know this because 50 is one more than 49. And I wrote a sentence saying that. And I know that 50 is one more than 49. So using the mathematical language, one more, one less, 10 more, 10 less, you have to explain how old you think Mr. Taylor is. You might say Mr. Taylor is 54 years old. And I know this because it's two less than 56. So the first part of the question is, how old do you think Mr. Taylor is? And using your hundreds chart, we can see there's many different numbers he can be, how old he can be. There's many different numbers. And then the second part is you have to explain your thinking using mathematical language. So just like Miss Portelli has, you write a sentence saying how old you think Mr. Taylor is and why you think he is that old. Okay, have fun with this task, year one. Make sure you read the question carefully, and we'd love to see the many different combinations you come up with and how you explain your thinking. Have a great day.